Hello and welcome back to Toast. Today I'm with my daughter here and she told me that she wants to make something that I've never had.
I actually found this recipe on Pinterest. Really excited that I'm sharing this with you guys. So first we're gonna start off with our water. We're gonna grab about 3 cups of our water. But before we do that, I wanna first turn on our stove to about medium. If I can turn it on. Okay, let it heat up. And while you're waiting for this to heat up, you can start cutting your veggies, your mushrooms, start getting all your spices ready. Water, garlic powder, pasta, celery salt, vegan chicken broth, turmeric, and some seaweed. Carrots, nutritional yeast, ginger, celery and celery leaves, balsamic vinegar, spinach, liquid aminos, and shiitake mushrooms. Go like soup. So we are going to add 3 or 4 cups. It really depends on how hungry you are or how many people you're serving. 2 cups per person is usually good. So this is 4 cups. Once we have our water in, we're gonna take our vegan chicken broth. This is honestly the best bouillon I actually have ever had. I love this. It comes as a paste, so I've actually added a little bit of water. I've actually added 2 teaspoons of the paste, mixed it up a little bit, and I'm gonna pour that right in. Okay, give it a good stir. The next thing I will do is I want to start adding all my spices in. So I'm gonna start with our celery salt. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon. And I also wanna do about a teaspoon of our garlic powder. There you go. And also, like we've always said, food is a trial basis. You can always add more. Don't over salt or over season your food. I'm gonna also do our turmeric. Now turmeric, I want a little bit more. Turmeric's really good for you. I would say a little bit more than a teaspoon, but I'm using a small spoon right now. And like I said, it's up to you guys how much you want to do. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Just next, I'm gonna add our nutritional yeast. It's a favorite of mine. It kind of has a cheesy flavor. It's actually really good for you. I highly recommend it. So I'm actually gonna do 2 little spoonfuls. So I would say a little bit over 1 tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. And you want to give it a good stir. Yeah, and turmeric makes the broth look so yellow and so good. We are also going to be adding our liquid aminos. I'm going to be doing about a tablespoon. So liquid aminos is kind of like soy sauce. It definitely does taste like it. It has more nutrition in it, so I really highly recommend it. You can find it in a lot of your health food stores. If you can't find liquid aminos, you can always use soy sauce. It's practically the same thing. So now we're gonna take our balsamic. You do not need a whole lot. This is very strong if you know balsamic. So just, I would say that much. Stir up the soup. It's looking great. So it is getting a little bit warmer. We're not seeing those bubbles quite yet. So I think I'm going to increase the heat. Okay, now we're gonna be adding our celery. I did about 2 stalks. You want it to have a really nice, rich flavor. And I'm also gonna add our carrots. I added about 2 small carrots. Now you will be cooking this for about 30 minutes to get all the flavors, because this is more of a nutritional broth. So as this is cooking, you can do something else if you like. Now we're gonna also add our spinach. And this is gonna wilt down. It is a lot. I wanna say we used about maybe 2 cups worth of spinach. So we also grabbed, I really like doing this, you don't have to. I grabbed the leaves from the celery, some of the celery stalk, and I'm just gonna toss those in. So yes, it does look like there's a lot of ingredients, but trust me, it's really good. Okay, now we're also gonna add our ginger. This is maybe 2 inches worth of ginger. So we're not actually slicing our ginger because we just want the flavor in the broth. We just want that hint of ginger. Okay, now I'm gonna add our mushrooms. I added maybe about 4, 5 shiitake mushrooms. Just pour them all in. And if you know me, love mushrooms. We are using seaweed. Now seaweed, usually if it's dry, will come in sheets like this. Yeah, so I grabbed about 1 sheet, and that's what we have here. So it's quite a bit of seaweed, and I'm only gonna add about, I wanna say about half, maybe a little bit more than half of that sheet, and just kind of break it up. Whoops, wait. I'm just gonna break it up, and we're gonna definitely stir all that up so it starts marinating and all the flavors start going everywhere. So I boiled 5 ounces of noodles, and we're gonna put that in our soup. This is looking really good.
You know what? It looks like a good vegetarian soup. I'm not familiar with turmeric or turmeric.
Turmeric.
I don't like calling it turmeric because it's got the word tumor in it.
But it's not a tumor.
I'm not familiar with turmeric. And so there's things in there I'm not familiar with, like seaweed in a soup.
Yeah.
I know seaweed. We used to do seaweed sushi. I'm ready to try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna plate this for you guys.
And we got spoons. We got spoons over there.
Plate it. I'm gonna bowl it. Thank you.
Well, you aren't bowling. Are you bowling? Okay. Is that good for 1 person?
Yeah. And I'll start with that. And if you need more, we got a lot.
You know, this smells a little bit like a curry. Would you call it a curry soup?
It's not as sweet as curry.
Is it spicy?
But no, it's not spicy at all. Yeah. It's not spicy.
Okay. Is that your bowl?
I'm gonna do 1 more scoop in the other one.
Oh my god, I guess you really love this soup.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Is that enough?
Give me some broth. Okay.
Okay, so there's yours.
The tasting.
I'll take a spoon if you got a spoon over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Blow. Do not burn your tongue.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Because when you, I hate it when you burn your tongue and you cannot taste the ingredients or the flavor. Ugh, it's just like the worst.
It's very, it's got a lot of carrot flavor. I taste the carrot, I taste the celery. I haven't tasted the seaweed yet. I just tasted the broth. It's very good, very good. Kind of Asian tasting, kind of like when you're in an Asian restaurant or like an Indian restaurant.
It's so good with the noodles.
It is good. That's what I was going to say. The noodles make it really good. So, does this soup have a name?
No.
I
was trying to actually, before we were recording, we actually were trying to figure out a name, and I can't figure out a name. I don't know. I was thinking turmeric.
If you guys want to put a name in a comment below.
Yeah, we need a name.
Because I've never seen this soup before. Actually, it's really good.
Yeah, and usually vegetable soup or any kind of like vegan soup is very tomato based, and I've always kind of been trying new soups, like I said in the beginning of this video, and I really like this version of soup. So definitely give it a try. And yeah, let us know what we should call the soup. What name we should call the soup.
How about seaweed soup?
I don't know. But the main ingredient isn't seaweed, so I don't know.
So let me ask you this. Now you put, you didn't put a lot of seaweed in there, but the seaweed is fairly, it grabs your attention, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Like when you eat it, right?
Yeah, do you like the seaweed flavor in here?
Yeah, I love it so much. I actually really love seaweed. Ever since I tried vegetarian sushi, I think the seaweed is what I crave and what I like. But yeah, love it. Okay, so
if I had to
yes,
add one thing to this,
yes,
maybe a little pepper, like to give it a little kick, you know, a little.
Okay, well, we have pepper.
Maybe a little black pepper, maybe a little habanero pepper.
Okay, so he's probably wanting more spicy. I don't like spicy. Yeah, let me know how you think that.
I think tastes. A little habanero just to give it a little kick,
really?
You know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to try that, let us know if that's something that you want to try as well. Let us know what you think we should name this soup. And we appreciate you guys sticking with us and watching this video.
All right, Zoe, this soup is excellent. It's a great, comforting soup. Good for a cold, hot, you know, for the cold weather. Even for the hot weather, I think you would enjoy this.
Oh yes.
It's very brothy. It has a light texture to it. It's a great soup. It's a great soup. You really surprised me. I was looking at all the ingredients and I was thinking I was trying to imagine how all those flavors are going to come together. And this soup is really good. So check it out. We don't have a name for the soup. If you can think of a name, give us a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and we will catch you guys on another video, or you'll catch us on another video. Have a good evening, have a good morning, or have a good afternoon.
Bye.
Peace.